Hello, my beautiful friends. I hope you're doing amazing. Today, we are going to be doing the Would You Rather Makeup Edition tag, if that's something you'd be interested in. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Audrey. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider subscribing down below before you leave. We talk about makeup over here. I'm just a mom who loves makeup, and that's what we do. And if you're returning, hi, hello, welcome. I love and appreciate you, and let's get started. Okay, so first things first, I did not come up with this tag. I watched this tag from the beautiful, wonderful Martina Lily's video. She did the makeup tag, and that's how I got the idea. And she got the idea from one of her subscribers, Nicola Willis 1581. It was her idea. She commented on one of Martina Lily's videos, and then she did the tag. So I'll be sure to tag both of them down in the description box, and of course, Martina Lily's video. Absolutely love her content. She does lots of luxury high-end makeup like me, and she's super fun to watch. So yeah, and I thought this was awesome. I love doing tag videos like this. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, I did type up all the questions on a piece of paper. So if you see me looking down at the questions, that's what I'm looking at because I film on my cell phone. So I gotta make it work. Okay, so the Would You Rather Makeup Edition tag. Number 1. Would you rather be a glazed donut or lit from within? And I'd say I'd rather be a glazed donut. I prefer full coverage and really highlighted face. I love a good highlighter. I'm not super into the light coverage, lit from within kind of look, even though I am wearing a skin tint today. Everything on my face is in a trying new makeup video that probably went up right before this one. So if you're curious, and it's always linked down in the description box. So number 1, I would rather be a glazed donut. Number 2, would you rather apply your makeup without a mirror or without any brushes / just your fingers? And I would rather apply my makeup without any brushes or just my fingers. It would be so hard to do your makeup without a mirror. I look in the mirror the whole time I'm doing it. But I sometimes, actually, most of the time, I throw my makeup in the car with me and put it on in the car. So I don't mind using my fingers to put on my makeup. I could even, blend out all of my foundation, all of my products with my fingers, and I usually use cream products more often than not, so those work great with your fingers. So I would prefer fingers, no brushes, but I love my brushes, don't get me wrong. But yeah, that one, I would prefer that one over no mirror day. Okay, number 3. Would you rather own only Pat McGrath or Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes? And I think that I would rather own only Pat McGrath eyeshadows because I love Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath. This is a really hard question for me. My collection is primarily those 2 groups of shadows, which is probably why this question's in here. And I own all 10 of the Pat McGrath the Mothership eyeshadow palettes, and there's something so special about those special shades, her special shades. So I think I would rather own all of those. But Natasha Denona has an incredible formula. So, but if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Pat McGrath. Okay, next. Number 4. Would you rather soft pinch liquid blush from Rare Beauty or Beauty Light Wands / Matte Beauty Blush Wands from Charlotte Tilbury? And this question is pretty easy for me because I've never actually tried the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blushes. So I'm going to go ahead and pick, of course, the Charlotte Tilbury. I love the Matte Beauty Blush Wands that she just came out with. I picked one up in the shade Pillow Talk. Absolutely love that. I love her blush wands. I love the sponge applicator. I love those. So I pick Charlotte Tilbury wins. Number 5. Would you rather Armani Luminous Silk Glow Blush or Gucci Blush Debut? And this one's easy for me too because I've never actually tried the Armani Luminous Silk Glow blushes. So I would definitely pick the Gucci, and that Gucci powder blush has knocked my socks off. I love it almost as much as I love my cream blushes. So Gucci formula, Gucci wins. Number 6. Would you rather wear a full face of Too Faced or a full face of Anastasia Beverly Hills? And this is kind of a hard question for me because I actually do not have any products from Too Faced or any products from Anastasia Beverly Hills at all in my collection right now. So I think I would probably, right now at this moment, I'd probably pick Too Faced just because Too Faced just came out with those. I've like almost purchased those really pretty highlighters from Too Faced, the new ones they just came out with, and they're like Moon Celestial collection they did. Those highlighters look gorgeous, and the Too Faced packaging is just so cute and luxe looking. I I think I would probably do a full face of Too Faced over Anastasia Beverly Hills, but yeah, don't have either one of no products from either one of those brands in my collection right now. I've just been choosing to purchase from different brands. So, number 7, would you rather wear a colorful bright lipstick every day for a year or colorful eyeshadow every day for a year? I think that I would rather wear colorful eyeshadow every day for a year. I love playing with color on my eyes. Love it so much. Yeah, I'll do any color. I used to let my husband, before I filmed, I would let my husband pick, I would just bring him a palette and say, here, pick what color you want me to use. And I just use those colors. So I think I would do colorful eyeshadow and just stick with my nude lips or a gloss. Like that would be what I would prefer over a bright lipstick. I have purchased a few bright lipsticks recently, but I would still prefer colorful eyeshadow for a year. That one wins. All right, number 8. Would you rather wear winged or smudged eyeliner? And this one is cake for me because I hardly ever do a wing. So this is probably a pretty controversial opinion, but I am not a huge fan of how wings look on people. I don't understand what the appeal is of having black eyeliner come out past your eyelid. Like, I don't know. I know it's a look and I know people love it, but for me personally, I don't love it on my eye shape. I think I have more kind of downturned eyes, so it's just like, it's not my favorite. I don't ever do it because it's hard and I don't have time. I don't want to. So yeah, definitely smudged eyeliner. I love using eyeshadow to smudge out and just kind of accentuate that outer corner with a little bit of darkness. But yeah, definitely smudged liner. Number 9, would you rather lip gloss or lip balm? And 100%, I would choose lip gloss. I'm not a huge lip balm person. I love a shiny, wet, glossy look, which is funny because before I cut all my hair off, I never wore gloss. I was a matte lip girl all the time because I hate the feeling of your hair getting into your gloss. But since I cut my hair, I don't have that issue anymore. So I love a glossy lip. Love it a lot. Number 10, would you rather forget to pack your mascara on a 2-week trip or forget your brow products? I think I would rather forget to pack my mascara because drugstore mascaras, even though I haven't tried any for a really long time, I know that drugstore mascaras, mascara is one of those categories where you can find really good ones at any drugstore, anywhere you are. So, my brow products, I don't know if I could find as good of a dupe for my Charlotte Tilbury brow cheat at the drugstore anywhere that I was on vacation. So if I had to repurchase one while I'm on vacation, I would prefer to forget my mascara, not my brow products. I need those. That color is perfect for my brows. I want to bring those over a mascara because I know I could find one, a pretty good one for cheap while we're on vacation. So, hey, number 11. Would you rather choose between highlight or contour? And I think that I would rather have contour because I could wear a glowy blush and it still kind of adds that glow, but it's not like a beaming glow, but it's like a healthy glow, you know? So I have glowy blushes that make a healthy glow versus a contour, like an I like contour and bronzer. I love a good cool tone contour and then warm up the face with bronzer. So I think I would rather have contour than highlight. Okay, question 12. Would you rather apply your makeup on a bus slash train or in a public bathroom? You woke up late and you have a job interview. You need to have your makeup done for a job interview. I would say I would much rather prefer doing my makeup on a bus slash train because, like I mentioned earlier, I do my makeup in the car like a lot. Like every Sunday before church, I'm doing my makeup in the car. So, and I don't think I'd feel comfortable doing it in a public bathroom. I feel like I would have people staring at me, and I'm not a huge fan. So yeah, I would prefer on a bus or a train, and I would just do it real fast, kind of light but nice. Like, yeah. All right, number 13. Would you rather wear indie brands or mainstream brands only? And I was Googling like what are indie brands exactly? Because in my brain, I thought that like if you're not inside Sephora, you're an indie brand. But I don't know if that's like perfectly true, actually. I think there are some indie brands that are inside Sephora. So, um, without doing tons of research, um, and in my brain thinking, I would prefer to wear more mainstream brands only. No, because Lisa Eldridge isn't in Sephora. I don't know. I think, yeah, I'd probably prefer indie brands. I'm changing my answer. Indie brands, final answer, they win. Because like Lisa Eldridge and Victoria Beckham and Concrete Minerals, those are independently owned brands that are incredible. And I was listening to somebody talk, I watch a lot of YouTube. I was listening to somebody talk about like how indie brands might be a little bit better quality because they don't have to like mass produce to like make it so they can sell inside Sephora and outside Sephora. So with that logic, I pick indie brands. I need to do more research on that. If you know more about that, let me know down in the comments, like indie brands versus mainstream brands. Yeah, let me know. So, number 14, would you rather foundation or skin tint? This one is super simple for me. Foundation all the way 100%. I don't even really like purchasing skin tints most of the time. I have actually purchased two recently because there's so many coming out and they're so popular right now and I want to love them really bad. But I just can't. I have so much redness and acne on my face that I want to cover up. And I either have to use a really good full coverage concealer with a skin tint, which I think almost kind of defeats the purpose of a skin tint. So I prefer foundation, my full medium coverage, full foundations over skin tint, personal preference. And there's some really good, like kind of glowy, natural looking foundations that I don't get the appeal for the very light coverage skin tint. Unless your skin is already beautiful without any flaws or anything you want to cover up. Yeah, foundation. 15. Would you rather full coverage or barely there natural look? And I think I just answered that with the last question. So I would rather full coverage because I love my sometimes. There's a time and a place for both, really. And I love my Merit barely there natural looks that I do. Um, Mary just comes to mind. I love their products altogether. They're just they're barely natural brand. But preference wise, I would rather full coverage every day. If I had the time, I would do full coverage, full glam every single day, always. So I picked that one. Number 16, would you rather full face of Tom Ford or full face of Chanel? And this one's pretty easy for me. I've never actually tried any Chanel makeup. They're on my list. They're on my list, man. I really, really, really want to try some Chanel makeup coming up here in the near future-ish. Chanel and Clé de Peau are like, I keep looking at their stuff and I really want to buy it. But I have tried Tom Ford, and the Tom Ford that I've tried is incredible. It's expensive, and I know it's the name, but I love it. So I would say full face of Tom Ford. Okay, number 17. Would you rather leave the house with no makeup on or go to bed without washing your face? This one's easy for me too. I would 100% leave the house with no makeup on. Actually, like probably 85% of the time, I do that. I leave the house without any makeup on. I don't have as much time as I wish that I did, you know? And so I go to, usually when I'm leaving the house, it's to go teach dance at like twice a week at a local studio. And I don't see the point in wearing makeup to dance class. I get sweaty. And so that's never really been my thing. And I feel perfectly confident and fine without it. So I would definitely leave the house with no makeup on over, oh my gosh, I would never go to bed without at least using a makeup wipe to wipe my face. And I know that that's pretty controversial and people don't like makeup wipes anymore. But if you have as many kids as I have and you have to use makeup wipes, don't let anybody judge you. So if I have time, I like to go in and of course double cleanse and do all the things and the skincare, but sometimes I don't have time. So I would never go to bed without washing my face. No way, Jose. I'm not going to this is a lot of makeup on my pillow. No, but I do feel comfortable leaving the house with no makeup on. Okay, number 18. Would you rather only wear blush or mascara for the rest of your life? So if I have to pick one, I would say mascara because I already have a lot of redness on my cheeks. And yeah, I think that like I could skip blush if I wanted. If I wanted to do a really light coverage, like only concealer, it would look like I already had blush on because my face has so much redness on my cheeks. Versus my eyelashes are like non-existent looking sometimes. They're very straight. So I love putting mascara on. It really, really opens up my eyes, makes my eyes a little bit darker. So mascara over blush. Yeah, I love blush, but mascara. Number 19. Would you rather keep only one blush, but keep all of your eyeshadow palettes, or keep only one palette, but all of your blushes? And I would rather only keep one blush and all of my eyeshadow palettes because I really love all of my eyeshadow palettes. And I think I could be happy with Patrick Ta She's Blushing for the rest of my life. My number one top holy grail. I'd be sad because I love blushes, but I think that I'd rather do that because my eyeshadow palettes mean a lot to me and I love them and they just make my heart so happy. Compared to blush, not as happy, but I still love blush. But I would rather do that. I would never be able to pick just one of my eyeshadow palettes. And all of my blushes, you just don't have as much variation with blushes. At least I don't. I like what I like. So yeah, one blush and keep the rest of my eyeshadow palettes. That's my answer. And number 20, this is the very last question. Would you rather have Lisa Eldridge or Pat McGrath do your makeup? And I can't even imagine. I mean, either one would be an absolute dream come true. Holy cow. holy cow, the stuff I could learn from them. Wow. But anyways, if I had to pick one, it would be Lisa Eldridge. Just because gosh, I mean I rave about her stuff so much on this channel. I love her makeup. She has never came out with anything that I am not just blown away by. And Pat McGrath's style is just different than Lisa Eldridge's. And like, I want to know how Lisa Eldridge does makeup and makes it look like they're not wearing makeup. You know, like that is her style is incredible. And I think I mean, I would love to meet her in person. Pat McGrath, I love her makeup, but I watch Lisa Eldridge's videos and I just really, I pick her. She wins. I would rather have her do my makeup. That would be amazing. So, and that would probably mean I'd be in, London, like across the ocean from here, and that would be incredible. Holy cow. So, yep, that is all of my answers to the 20 questions for the Would You Rather Makeup Edition tag. I challenge you, if you have a channel, please go ahead and answer these questions, make a video. If you don't have a channel, you can leave any of your answers down in the comments. I would love to know, are we the same? Are we different? What do you think about my answers? And yes, go check out Martina Lily's video for sure. This is so much fun. I just love this. Tag me if you do it. And yeah, yep, makeup tags. They're so much fun. It's such a blast to just sit and talk about makeup. Okay, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I love and appreciate you. Give this video a thumbs up if you love videos like this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Yeah. It's okay, you can come in. Bye-bye.